On a quiet afternoon in Seoul, a development within the entertainment industry began to attract unusual attention. According to multiple credible reports, the personal manager assigned to BTS member Jungkook received what has been described as a mysterious threat. While no emotional language has been used by either the agency or law enforcement, the event has generated significant public interest due to the high-profile nature of those involved. The incident has been confirmed as genuine by individuals familiar with BTS's operational environment. Though many specific details remain undisclosed for security reasons, the entertainment world, especially the K-pop sector, is no stranger to unexpected challenges. But a direct threat to an artist's manager is less common than rumors or online controversies involving the idols themselves. Managers, particularly in groups as globally recognized as BTS, often work behind the scenes, away from cameras and fan gatherings, serving as operational coordinators and logistical supervisors. Their work is critical, yet usually invisible to the public eye. This anonymity means that any targeted communication, especially one categorized as a threat, immediately stands out. Reports indicate that the threat in question was not an offhand comment or a minor case of online harassment. It was delivered in a way that required further examination by both the management company, HYB Corporation, and local authorities. Although the exact form, whether physical letter, phone call, or digital message, has not been officially revealed, sources within the industry have suggested that it carried enough specificity to warrant serious investigation. This has prompted questions about how the sender might have obtained contact information for someone operating behind the public spotlight. From an industry operations perspective, a manager occupies a unique position in the artist's ecosystem. They are directly responsible for scheduling, safety coordination, public appearances, and communication between the artist and multiple stakeholders, including production staff, media outlets, and event organizers. In the case of Jungkook, who is one of the most prominent K-pop figures globally, his manager's role extends beyond domestic arrangements to include international travel and high-security event management. This makes the position not only important, but also potentially exposed to individuals who may seek to influence the artist indirectly. It is worth noting that the information about this incident did not emerge through social media rumors first, as often happens in K-pop news cycles, but through formal statements and background confirmations from sources with established credibility. This lends weight to the seriousness with which the event is being treated. Furthermore, industry watchers have pointed out that the decision to publicly acknowledge such a threat is itself unusual. In many instances, agencies prefer to handle sensitive matters privately to avoid causing unnecessary concern among fans and to prevent escalation by giving the sender the attention they may be seeking. The timeline of events remains partially unclear, but what is known is that the manager was informed of the threat during a period of active work coordination for Jungkook's ongoing and upcoming professional commitments. Whether this timing was intentional on the sender's part is a matter still under review. Law enforcement agencies in Seoul have confirmed that they are in contact with HYB's internal security team, which is standard protocol in situations involving potential personal risk to individuals associated with public figures. BTS, as a group, has faced a variety of security-related challenges over their career, particularly during periods of intense public exposure such as world tours, comeback promotions, and special appearances. However, these situations typically involve crowd control, anti-fraud measures, or protection from intrusive fan behavior, scenarios where protocols are well established. A directed threat toward a manager, especially one framed mysteriously without immediate public context, falls into a different category that requires tailored risk assessment. Industry analysts have speculated that such incidents can have multiple origins. While official sources have refrained from discussing motives, the nature of the K-pop industry, where artists and those around them are constantly in the public conversation, creates the potential for conflicts that are not always visible to casual observers. These could stem from professional disagreements, external business interests, or attempts to influence scheduling and appearances. Without confirmation, however, such possibilities remain in the realm of operational considerations rather than public accusation. the manager in question has reportedly continued their professional duties under enhanced safety protocols. According to individuals familiar with BTS's working environment, adjustments have been made to travel routines, access points at venues, and internal communication channels to ensure a higher level of protection. It has also been noted that BTS members themselves have not altered their immediate public schedules, indicating that the threat is being treated as a contained matter, at least from an operational standpoint. HYB Corporation, in its public-facing response, has maintained a factual and concise tone. The agency's brief statement confirmed the existence of the threat, assured that steps are being taken in cooperation with law enforcement, and emphasized their ongoing commitment to the safety of both artists and staff. No speculation was offered, and no identifying details about the sender were provided. This aligns with standard corporate communication protocols in sensitive matters, where premature disclosure could compromise investigations. The broader BTS fanbase, known collectively as ARMY, has reacted with a mixture of curiosity and concern, though online discussions have been moderated by the lack of sensational details. Social media analysis shows that the conversation has largely centered around the unusual nature of a manager being directly targeted rather than a group member. Fans have also shared reminders of past incidents where BTS's security was tested, using these as context for understanding the seriousness of any verified threat. From a legal and procedural perspective, South Korean law treats credible threats to individuals, particularly when involving public figures or their associates, as matters of criminal concern. Investigations typically involve digital forensics, witness interviews, and in some cases, coordination with international agencies if the threat originates outside South Korea. Given BTS's global profile, this latter possibility cannot be entirely ruled out, though no official indication has been given in this case some. The incident marks an uncommon situation in the operational history of BTS and highlights the critical, if often unseen, role of personal managers in the entertainment industry. While the facts currently available are limited, the combination of the manager's high-level responsibilities, the unusual decision to publicly confirm the threat, and the ongoing involvement of law enforcement has ensured that the matter remains under close observation by both the industry and the public, in the high-intensity world of global music management. The position of a personal manager to a superstar like BTS's Jungkook is both highly demanding and strategically significant. While fans are familiar with the public-facing members of BTS, the managers behind them often remain unnamed in media coverage, operating in the background to ensure that every public and private engagement runs according to plan. Jungkook's current manager, whose identity has not been disclosed in relation to the recent threat for security reasons, fits this profile, a professional whose influence is felt in nearly every aspect of the artist's schedule yet rarely recognized outside the industry. The role of Jungkook's manager extends far beyond the stereotypical image of arranging transportation or escorting an artist to events. In practice, it involves high-level coordination across multiple departments within HYB Corporation, as well as with external partners in media, production, security, and brand sponsorship. Managers in the K-pop industry frequently act as operational leads, combining elements of executive assistance, risk management, and public relations liaison work into a single role. For an artist of Jungkook's stature, this means balancing commitments that can span multiple continents in a matter of weeks. Historically, BTS managers have been known to manage schedules with extraordinary precision. A single day might involve coordinating rehearsals, fitting sessions, recording schedules, interviews, and promotional appearances, sometimes in different cities. Managers are also responsible for anticipating delays or disruptions and adjusting itineraries in real time, often under tight security arrangements. This operational flexibility is essential for maintaining both the artist's professional output and their personal safety. The manager assigned to Jungkook operates within this framework, acting as the primary point of contact for the artist's daily activities. This includes managing private travel arrangements, handling confidential communications, and ensuring that security protocols are in place at every destination. As the investigation continues, The identity and professional background of Jungkook's manager remain officially unpublicized. This is consistent with industry norms in South Korea, where the privacy of staff members is often protected unless they voluntarily step into the public sphere. In this case, such anonymity is likely to be reinforced, both to protect the individual from further targeting and to maintain the confidentiality of operational procedures. Ultimately, understanding who Jungkook's manager is, at least in terms of their role and responsibilities, provides important context for why a threat directed at them carries operational weight. It underscores the fact that while the public focus is often on the artist, the network of professionals supporting them is integral to the functioning of their career and equally vulnerable to challenges that may arise in the course of their duties. The day on which Jungkook's manager received the mysterious threat began much like any other in the high-paced environment of BTS's ongoing activities. According to individuals with knowledge of the matter, the manager was engaged in routine operational duties, overseeing logistical preparations for a series of upcoming appearances. These included internal coordination meetings, transportation scheduling, and venue confirmations, tasks that form the backbone of a manager's daily responsibilities. At the time, there were no public indications that any security-related incident was imminent. Sources familiar with the timeline have described the threat as being received during a period of active work within HYB's main operational framework. The manager had been moving between scheduled appointments, likely balancing on-site commitments with digital communications that flow constantly throughout the day. It was in the course of this work routine that the message, described in official terms as a credible threat, was first encountered. The exact timing of its delivery has not been publicly disclosed, but its nature was deemed sufficiently concerning to halt certain ongoing tasks and shift focus toward immediate risk assessment. The initial reception of the threat triggered a multi-step response protocol. As is standard in the South Korean entertainment industry for high-profile artists, personal managers are instructed to report any potential security concern through designated internal channels. In this instance, the message was promptly forwarded to HYB's Internal Security Division, which serves as the first point of evaluation before matters are escalated to external authorities. The speed of this internal reporting process is a critical factor in determining how quickly protective measures can be deployed. The location where the manager was working at the time has not been identified for security reasons. However, individuals within the industry note that managers frequently operate between various secured facilities, such as rehearsal studios, administrative offices, and event preparation sites, making the point of delivery less relevant than the fact that the sender had been able to reach the intended recipient directly. This element is considered operationally significant, as it suggests a degree of access to either direct contact information or a reliable channel for delivery. Following the initial receipt and reporting, the next stage involved verifying the credibility of the threat. In practice, this process entails analyzing the content for specific details, such as personal identifiers, location references, or event-related timing that could indicate the sender's proximity to the subject. It is also necessary to determine whether the message originated from a known source, such as a repeat harasser or a previously identified individual under monitoring. At this stage, both digital forensic specialists and operational security staff become involved. In line with established security measures, the manager's movements were temporarily adjusted. This included altering travel routes, modifying meeting schedules, and restricting information flow regarding future appearances. Such changes are not uncommon when dealing with high-profile personnel, but the sudden implementation in the midst of active duties signaled the seriousness with which the matter was being addressed. To minimize disruption to the wider BTS schedule, these changes were executed discreetly, with only essential personnel informed of the reason. Law enforcement involvement began shortly after the initial internal assessment. Police investigators were provided with the original threat, along with any available metadata related to its transmission. In the case of physical correspondence, this could include fingerprints, handwriting analysis, and material tracing. For digital communications, it would involve IP address tracking, device fingerprinting, and cross-referencing with known cyber threat databases. South Korean authorities maintain specialized units for cybercrime and threat investigation, both of which can become engaged depending on the medium of delivery. During the same period, coordination between HYB's security staff and event planners continued to ensure that public-facing BTS activities remained operational.